Does laziness actually exist? And what exactly is laziness? And where does it come from? Welcome to this week's Thought-Provoking Thursday video, where we explore distinct topics through the lens of psychology and human behavior. Laziness is defined as the lack of motivation to do something, despite having the ability to do it. Dictionary.com defines laziness as having or showing an unwillingness to work. It can also mean being slow-moving or sluggish. Now, the concept of laziness is subjective and can be interpreted in so many different ways. Depending on culture, society, and individuals' perspectives, the list goes on. It's not a well-defined, scientifically quantifiable construct, and it has yet to be studied much in psychological research. However, it's closely related to procrastination, which has been studied quite a bit more. So does laziness actually exist? The concept of laziness is complex and often subjective, and there's a disagreement about whether it actually exists or not. Some people believe that laziness is a real personality trait, while others believe that it's simply a label that we apply to people who do not meet our expectations of productivity. In addition, even if it is a legitimate concept, it's not easy to study because it refers to the absence of something, such as a lack of motivation or a lack of action. In his book, Laziness Does Not Exist, social psychologist Devin Price argues that laziness is not a real personality trait. He contends that laziness is often used as a way to dismiss people who are different from us or who don't meet our expectations. He also argues that many other factors contribute to a lack of motivation, such as depression, anxiety, or low self-esteem. I think he has a good point. Unfortunately, it is not unusual to label people as lazy, even when they are simply not given the right opportunities or resources to succeed. Now, other causes of laziness include our human nature. Our nomadic ancestors needed energy to find food and fight or flee when threatened, so we evolved to save energy. Another cause of laziness could be lack of clear goals. When we don't have well-defined goals or a sense of purpose, we struggle to find motivation to work towards something meaningful. In addition, overwhelm. When we face a large number of tasks or a high level of stress, some people may become overwhelmed and resort to doing nothing as a coping mechanism. We can also look at burnout. Prolonged periods of overwork or stress can lead to burnout, which can manifest as a lack of motivation and energy to tackle tasks. And of course, we want to consider depression, because depression often looks like laziness. When it is laziness, though, you're typically able to do something, but you don't, because you simply just don't want to. By contrast, a symptom of depression is that you're unable to act even though you do want to, and no amount of willpower will help. There's also self-doubt. Self-doubt can lead to laziness because it can cause people to feel like they're not good enough to participate in the world. This can cause people to retreat to the safety of their own space and feel that doing nothing is better than messing things up for others. And of course, exhaustion. Sometimes we simply need to rest. Western culture pushes us to always be on, and this is not sustainable. Some people may view needing to take a break as laziness. And another cause of laziness could be fear. A fear of failing, criticism, or rejection can paralyze individuals, leading them to procrastinate and avoiding things that they perceive as challenging or risky. What about lack of discipline? Difficulty in self-regulation and managing one's time effectively can also result in laziness. This may involve giving in to distractions or prioritizing short-term gratification over long-term goals. In addition, you may feel lazy for lots of different reasons. Some of these include medical conditions, chronic fatigue syndrome, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, or thyroid problems, for example. Lack of meaning, feeling as though a task or your life has no purpose or meaning. And even lifestyle, poor nutrition, sleep issues, and lack of exercise or substance use. So how do we overcome laziness? We want to consider setting goals, defining specific achievable goals that motivate us. Having a clear sense of purpose can provide the necessary motivation to get started. And taking small steps. Large tasks can be overwhelming and make laziness more likely. Break them into smaller, more manageable steps and tackle them one at a time. And make sure to create a plan. Establish a daily or weekly schedule that includes dedicated time for work, leisure, and rest. A well-structured routine can help combat laziness. You can also tell others about your plans because this can help keep you accountable. And accept that there will be setbacks. Everyone faces obstacles and failures. Instead of succumbing to laziness when things go wrong, use setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Now, try using the 2-minute rule. If a task takes more than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from piling up and feeling overwhelming. And make sure to remove distractions. Identify and eliminate distractions that contribute to laziness, such as excessive phone use, social media, or a cluttered workspace. Now, be patient and persistent because overcoming laziness is a gradual process. Be patient with yourself and keep working on developing productive habits. To sum it up, laziness is a complex and often misunderstood aspect of human behavior. While it's easy to label somebody as lazy, it's essential to recognize that laziness can stem from various factors, including physical, emotional, and psychological elements. Rather than passing judgment, it's more productive to approach laziness with empathy and understanding. While there's no easy cure, overcoming laziness is possible. Setting clear goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and removing distractions can help. But more importantly, understanding what causes laziness and not being so hard on yourself are keys to avoiding setting up self-fulfilling feedback loops. Ultimately, we should remember that times of rest and relaxation are essential for our well-being and creativity. Not every instance of idleness should be viewed as laziness. It helps to embrace a balanced approach and acknowledge the importance of both work and leisure. Now, if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. My name is Anutsa Bellissimo. I'm a personal development coach and consultant with over 2 decades of experience, and I'm the creator of Breaking the Anger Habit at the Stress and Anger Management Institute. Thanks for joining me for this week's Thought-Provoking Thursday video. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos, please let me know. Until next time.